Hi there, my name is Ivan Vuren and thank you for joining this Google Hangout on air. This is an information session for a very select and small group of people that showed interest in becoming part of a Make Money Club. The reason I started this is because I do have access to some information and it is in my interest to help others. That is how success in this world is begotten, is if you help others to make a success, etc. I know that the economy is really bad, and I don't believe that we need to subject ourselves to that, because there are ways of making money out there, and conventional jobs, etc., is not always a way that you have to go. So what I have to present to you today is just a small information session on how myself and some of my associates are already making money. My interest is in starting this club and getting a group of people together where I help equip them and help them to better their lives, etc. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to a broadcast of a presentation that I've prepared, and I'm going to share that with you. And there it is. It's the Make Money Club presentation. And I don't know how to do this full screen, so excuse my ignorance. But basically, the Make Money Club is about a lot of different things. Let's start with giving credit where credit is due. None of these are my own ideas. They are ideas that have been passed on by other people that have gone before me or before us as a group and paved the way, and they've tested, they've made mistakes, etc. And so what we'll do is, what I'm doing is I'm passing on credible and tested information that is out there, that's available to everybody. So let's go on to the objectives of this Make Money Club, and that's where my heart is. And it is to assist every member that makes a decision to join us in making some extra money. And I'm not talking about hundreds, I'm talking about thousands, which is possible. If you're committed to process, if you're teachable, if you're willing to work with a team, what we want to do is create a community where not only information is shared, but we encourage each other, we share information, we help, we give reports, etc. So what I'll be doing is providing education and training on credible money-making platforms. We are going to help you grow and cultivate an entrepreneurial business community, and we're going to help you build your own business. Most of this is done online. We do operate online offline at some points, like the workshop that I'm presenting to you next week will be an offline workshop, but we will make all of that available online. So how will we operate? And here is basically what is going to happen. We're looking at a monthly workshop where most of the time it should be full day. Other times it will be a half day, just over half day, where we're going to share with you all these different things. We're going to help you set up, we're going to monitor, we're going to teach you, and give you a lot of different content to help you be successful. Some of my partners and I, and you could as well, join me on a weekly webinar, which will use this Hangout format, and we will basically just answer questions, support the community. That's what it's all about. And so from my side, what I'm going to support this community is I'll set up a Skype group where anybody at any time can ask questions. I do have clients sometime during the day, so I'm not available to answer you like in the next minute or next half an hour, etc. But I will try my best to get through these questions, etc., at least in a 24-hour period. I do encourage you to please get the information from me first. I will later on have community members that will help me administrate the groups, etc. We'll also set up a WhatsApp group. It already exists. And so if you decide the Make Money Club is not for you, you'll just be removed from that WhatsApp group, and we'll carry on with those that are interested. I'll also set up a secret Facebook group that has also already been set up. And so I encourage you to go to those platforms and ask me questions at any time, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I am open to doing video tutorials if they are necessary to explain things better, etc. So that's the support structure that I'll be providing. I also want to develop an online platform over time where you can go to and review old videos and see what's been done. This is definitely something that will happen. It's not going to happen in the first 2 weeks or the first month, or maybe the platform will grow, and we'll get into that over, say, the next 2-3 months. We'll also give you about 2 weeks notice on new income opportunities. There are people within this community that is going to join this club that have proven and awesome money-making opportunities. I will test them first, and then I'll bring them to you, and sometimes I will give the floor to some of these people. They are really awesome platforms. I know that there are ebook and writing and publishing platforms, which, if you know my history, I've been doing for quite a while. I've been doing that for 8-10 years already. And so publishing is very lucrative. You can make good money from that, but there is systems involved. And so maybe we'll do a workshop just on that with the guys that I'm working with, and some friends of mine. We come a long way, so we could do that. And any other opportunities that we come across and that we feel merits a whole day, we will do those, and we'll give you those access to that at a little bit of a cost. Let's talk about the guarantees of this program. Let me be sure, and please understand this very well. The only thing that's guaranteed is death and taxes. You should know that. You should know better than to get any other guarantees from anybody online. Online marketing and businesses is very dicey. It's difficult. I know, because I've been doing it for a long while. I am successful, but not everything works. And there is seasons and times for things that work. What we're going to present with you are things that currently work and they currently flourish. And there's marketplaces that exist. It's like the Matrix. You know, you need to be in a certain frame of mind and in a certain to understand properly how things work and what is available. Everything that is in the world system right now, you don't have to submit to that. And I'm talking specifically to people who have kingdom mindsets and people that feel that there are systems out there, and it's true that systems keeps us enslaved. And so the idea is to get your mind and your whole life and your money out of systems and build your own systems to ensure your own wealth, etc. There are no guarantees here. I'm not going to give you any because it's unethical for me to do so. And let me just give you a small disclaimer. I want you to know that nobody in this club are financial advisors, and none of us will claim to do so. We are working with people and presenting some of our methods and algorithms, etc., to financial advisors, and we're going to look at, are there some of them who understands this and who believes in this, and maybe we could get some endorsements. Right now, none. I want you to know that income is different for every single person. And when you come to the workshop, if you decide to do so, there will be an indemnity form given to you before the workshop starts, so you can understand 100% what I'm sharing with you in this guarantees portion. All I guarantee and promise to do is give you education, training, and information. That's all I will be able to give you. You make all decisions and take actions by yourself. However, we as a community will be working together to be successful. Each one of us have access to a lot of different things, and we're going to build this community where we are going to help each other be successful, flourish, build businesses, etc. So how does it work? What is the plan? And since I've been starting with most of the stuff that I'm going to share with you within this Make Money Club, I thought about what is the best way to present all of this information, and I thought of this. Most of us have the same problems and issues, and that is short payments on bills, car payments are behind, rent, we have school fees that we have to pay, some of us, petrol, etc., etc. And so the problem is not enough money or cash flow. And so if you have a problem, you could apply an algorithm to solve that problem. And so what I've devised is something I call the wealth algorithm, and it has 3 factors and 3 levels to it. The 3 factors are as follows. You can acquire money in a whole lot of different ways. And I'm going to quickly give you a teaching, and this is self-explanatory. This is not going to This is not any revelation or anything, but you can cut out takeaways, you can drive better routes or drive less and save petrol. You could sacrifice clothes and shoes or buying of them. You could collect your coins and change on a daily basis, and you would be surprised how much you can get together. You could collect, you could alter your budget a little bit. You could buy in bulk or shop around for savings. You could wash a couple of cars or do odd jobs. That's something that I always tell people, that if you're looking for some cash, man, you need to hustle. You need to make a plan, make a deal, offer someone something in return for money. But what we want to do with this whole program is get you out of the monetary system, and you'll understand better as we get deeper into the club and the program. You could buy generic medicine when you're sick or flu, etc. Generic medicine costs between 20 and 30% of the actual price, and you could buy less or no name brands and just buy normal clothes. Okay, so the acquiring money factor and phase in the wealth algorithm is just acquiring a couple of thousand rand that you can actually apply and use to build different businesses and income streams with, and that's really crucial to this whole platform. If you have money available, I don't want you to use your savings, milk money, your any kind of thing. We're going to teach a little bit of that later in the program. But the second factor is actually applying that money. And so what you're going to do is you're going to buy different business packages. You're going to buy Bitcoins. I'm going to teach you about Bitcoins and how they work. We're going to buy mining power, which is mining power to produce Bitcoins. Very interesting stuff. Did you know that there's only about, 21 million Bitcoins available, right? And people are mining them. And the process of mining, we're going to explain to you later on. There's also trading, Bitcoin trading. I'm personally getting into and testing some platforms to trade Bitcoins on a daily basis. So how this works is you buy a Bitcoin, say, for 3,500, 600 Rand, and then sell it at 3,700 Rand. And do a couple of trades, you could make 1,000 Rand a day. So that's also something that we're testing. We will teach you once we have proof and the formula. The third factor of this is saving your money that you've made. So there's a couple of things that you could do, and this is what I would advise you to do. I'm not giving you financial advice, but anybody that has a little bit of savvy would, number one, pay a bit of debt. Two, pay himself. So go and spoil yourself a little bit once you've made money. And the other thing is obviously save some of your money. So what we as a community will do is we will have a commitment to build our own long-term wealth. And the only way to do that is really to buy gold. And that's why a lot of these programs that we have exist. And so we make a commitment to ourselves and to each other to change our finances, or our rands, into gold. And that helps us store wealth that will not deteriorate. So we commit to buying 1 gram of gold per month on a monthly basis. And that is the wealth factor, this wealth algorithm, the 3 factors that exist. And there's 3 levels to this. The first level is the 3 factors that I have discussed already. The second is commissions on referrals and packages bought. So as you refer people, you make them part of the Make Money Club, or you start your own. I bless you. Go and do that. It doesn't matter to me. If the information is passed on, then I know I will be blessed at the end of the day. So the first level of this is the factors that we've discussed. The second one is commissions on referrals and packages bought. The third one is the most powerful. The third level of this is as you go deeper into the program and building your own business, is passive income from first and second level activities and gold purchases that's made. Now, unfortunately, I can't go into detail here. I'm just sharing the information with you, and that is the plan. What is the curriculum of this workshop? Well, the first month, what we'll do is we will give you crucial mindset teachings. I have an associate which has got a company that really works with the power of the mind, and he has a lot of resources that he shares, and he understands how the subconscious really works, and how what you believe and what you teach yourself on a daily basis, what you, shall I say, confirm or confess over your life really breaks your future. It cultivates and ensures your future. And so I have a very good understanding of that as well, and so I'll throw in my 2 cents as well. But in month 1, we'll do those mindset teachings. We'll also help you set up 9 different platforms. So in the first month, we're going to set up 9 passive income platforms and then we're going to develop them over the next couple of months, right? Then finally, what we're going to do is the first two platforms, we're going to set them up and build your passive income streams on them. And so how that's going to work is we'll do the first presentation on the first platform and explain exactly how things are going to work, and then we'll take a break and do a workshop after that and set up the whole platform and give you some homework as well. After that, we're going to do a second presentation on a second platform, and we're going to do a workshop after a small break and get you set up there. So there you'll already have two different businesses or passive income streams set up, and we're going to develop that over time. In the second month, we might go into just over or a half-day workshop. What we're going to do is we're going to assess our growth on these platforms and provide feedback. We're going to tell each other our experiences, etc. And I want you to notice the community factor here. Then we're going to cultivate the third platform, and we're going to grow our first platform that we started. In month 3, by this time, you would have really gained a lot of growth with your passive and your income businesses. We're going to, again, assess your growth and your feedback. We're going to cultivate a fourth platform, and we're going to grow the second and the third platform. And how that's done is, unfortunately, the information inside of these workshops. So what do you need to prepare? Number 1, prepare your workshop fees. And we will explain the costs with you just now, and why there's costs, etc. Please bring or loan a laptop. Is very important. We are not allow you just to make notes. You need to bring a laptop and actually work. It's called a workshop, and you can't just make notes and go do it at home, because I know we are creatures of nature, and most of us are lazy, and that's me included. Not lazy in the sense that we don't want to do stuff. It's just that we don't have time to get to everything. So we're creating this workshop environment, and so all of us will work together. It's your commitment to your own success and to the success of the community. So also make sure that your laptop has Wi-Fi connectivity and it's switched on. We will not spend time on IT problems, on helping you get your Wi-Fi connected, etc. I encourage you to come an hour or half an hour before the sessions actually start and make sure that you're set up and everything's working. Test, go and download some stuff, open some browsers, etc. By the time we start, we will not spend time on IT problems. We will get straight into the actual programs and teachings, etc. Wi-Fi will be provided. It's good Wi-Fi, so don't worry about that. Bring a notebook and pen, so that you could, some of my students go and they write down step by step what needs to happen, etc. And I encourage you to do so. To keep costs down, we will not produce any manuals, right? And I don't think it's necessary. If you do the workshop and make notes if you want to, you will have a proper aptitude for this. I want you to prepare some funds as well, right? Besides the cost of the workshop, anybody that is wise and that knows business knows that you cannot make money without money. So it's not a prerequisite. I'm not going to force you into this, but unfortunately, this is what you need to actually build these platforms with. So you need about 2,000 Rand available on your credit card, or 2,000 available for wire transfer. That's for the setup of the first platform. And then you need about 3,500 Rand available in an ABSA or a FNB bank account, so that you could apply that to one of the platforms. And once you're set up, you will see incredible growth, and you'll be glad that you did this. And this money, once again, make sure that this doesn't come out of savings that you need or anything else. Don't take a car payment away, rent, etc. This is not gambling money. This is money that you must be prepared to lose. And I'm saying that because I want you to build your businesses and forget about the money issue. I want you to think about, listen, I'm going to make money, but I need to use something to invest, if you will. So that's about 5,500 Rand that you need. You can go, that's where the minimum we want to get everybody started. You can use more if you'd like, and it will help you to really accelerate and get momentum quicker. But unfortunately, that is like the minimum for you to really make a success of this. I don't want you to spend 3-4 months and then see results. I want you to see results in the first month. And this is what it's going to take, unfortunately. If you don't have this, we will launch second and third workshops for the Make Money Club, so just let me know and say, Ivan, I will come in on the second intake or after the second month or whatever the case may be. But I hope that at least 5 or 10 of you would take this opportunity and just get involved right now. That's the preparation. What is the cost? This is the cost. We're going to give you a full-day workshop and a month's support, a full-day workshop and support that whole month. I will support you, and that will cost you $8.99 for the first month. Then after that, our month 2 and 3 and 4 and 6, up to 6, 8 workshops would be between $4.99 and $6.99, depending on the content and the length of these workshops. They'll be about half days. We'll do them once a month, preferably on a Saturday, because I know that's where most people will be able to commit to this. Now, there's a question you might ask, why are there fees and charges? Number one, we have to book and organize venues, right? They don't give the, I've tried, they don't give these venues for use for free. And if you get a free venue, most of the time it's not good venues, the Wi-Fi is not good, and it's not conducive to a learning, a training environment. The trainers that will give their knowledge on the platform do so on their own accord and without really getting any benefit from the businesses that you're building. So sometimes we'll have to give them something and pay them as well. There will also be products up for sale, etc., but this is natural for any business environment. Also, with the first workshop, commissions might go to some of the organizers. However, people can join the Make Money Club and use the links of the people that came to the Make Money Club in the first intake. So that is why we charge for our time, because we don't get benefit from most of these platforms. So besides presenting you with this information, there's no other, we're not getting rich, we're not getting 50 or 80% cuts of anything. I want you to understand that. We want to encourage people to bring referrals or people to the platform so that you can benefit. And we also want to encourage affiliate activity. So we want you to present this information to others. We want you to make, number one, make enough money and be confident enough in this program that you bring people to, say, our second intake of the Make Money Club, for instance, and join it so that you can oversee and help your affiliates that you bring to the table to use, for instance, your link, and you can help us facilitate the class, and we'll make everything go much quicker and faster. In most cases, also lunch and drinks are provided. So as you can see, there are costs involved in what we need to do. So final question is, what do I do from now on? I want you to go to ivanforyoun.net, ivanforyoun.net, where this video is probably video. And I want you to go to the comments and tell me that you're interested. I will see your email there and I will email you, or any of the other platforms that you already have access to, the WhatsApp and the Facebook group. Process you, we're going to send you a proper invoice. You're going to pay by Wednesday. There will be a cutoff in the people that will be joining this workshop for Saturday. Now remember, that's Saturday next week. So you've got a bit of cash to prepare, and that's unfortunately how the business or any business online works. So, and remember that there's costs involved and our time, but secondly, prepare some money that you could use and start your businesses and your passive income streams. See results in the first month. It's not going to be exponential, but you're definitely going to see results, and we want to build a platform where there's a couple of passive income streams. So there'll be a little bit of work involved, everyone, but you can eventually get out of the mindset of I'm working for a boss, working for a job, being just over broke, and you become an entrepreneur that really has control over your own destiny and your own wealth. Let me just see here. Stop that. Right. Thank you for watching. Once again, please take action. If you have this video and you've seen it, you are probably on the WhatsApp group that I created. And I want you to get in touch with me on WhatsApp, or call me, or message me, send me an SMS, however you can. Go into the Facebook group and get in touch there. But at the end of the day, let me know if you're in, if you want to be part of the first intake. It's really, I want to show you a world that exists that's really incredible, and where a lot of my own personal friends and associates are already making a lot of money. I came in at the back end, and I'm seeing results. I've got screenshots and I've got proof, which I'll share with you on the day. But this is what we're going to do. We already have a lot of people involved, and we have a lot of people interested. So for this specific Saturday, unfortunately, we will have, what will we have, a cap of 10 people? Yeah, we'll take 10 people this first intake, just to make sure that we work out the kinks and we can build a community, and those will be the people that eventually will help us also facilitate in the second and third intake. So there's only 10 spots available. Please make sure that you book and pay before Wednesday. That is, what's the date there? 28th. Okay, so make sure that you get all of this processed before then, so we could book your place and we could prepare for you properly. Thank you for watching this video, and we'll see you on Saturday next week.